Today we are going to understand a very important topic of geometry, and that is lines and angles. So let's start. Before studying about lines and angles, let us see some of the definitions. A line segment is a finite length segment of a line with two endpoints. You can see this example. This line has 2 points here and here. This is A and this is B. So this line has a finite length which said to be a line segment. And here is array. Array is a line segment that stretches in one direction endlessly. Means suppose this point is A. So this line will start, this ray will start from here and it will go to infinity. This arrow means it can move forward. Now here are some types of lines and angles. So let us learn about lines. So we know that line is marked at the 2 points and it goes to infinity from the both the sides. And ray starts from 1 point and it goes to infinity. And we have segment which has a finite length. Now let us learn about types of angles. So let me tell you, the angle is a degree of the measurement of the change of position of two lines. So let us see the types of angles. So right angle we have in which the degree is 90 degree, acute angle whose value is less than 90 degree, obtuse angle greater than 90 degree, and then we have some intersecting lines. So first we have intersecting lines, which is when the two lines intersect at one point, it is called to be a intersecting line. Then we have perpendicular intersecting lines, with when the two lines uh, uh, meet with 90 degree, then they are called perpendicular lines. Parallel lines when the lines are parallel to each other and they will never meet. Then we have collinear pair and non-collinear pair. So collinear pair are the points that are lie in the same line, whether they are close to each other, far apart, or from a ray, line segment, or line. Means the point which lie on a single line, they are called to be collinear. You can see col means together, linear means in line. So when the points are in a straight line, or whether a ray or a segment, they are called to be a collinear pair. Then we have non-collinear pair when the lines are not in a line or they are haphazard, unplanned. Then let us learn about types of angles briefly. So we have acute angle who is less than 90 degree, right angle extra 90 degree, obtuse angle greater than 90 degree and less than 180 degree, straight angle exact 180 degree means it is just a line. Reflex angle means you can see there is a obtuse angle and this angle is said to be the reflex angle. Here, this is also a reflex angle. Full rotation means 360 degree. It's a circle. Now here are complementary angle and supplementary angles. So when two angles sum is equals to 90 degree, it equals to means angle A plus angle B is equals to 90 degree, then they are called to a complementary angle. When we say this is the angle A and this is the angle B, then we say when they both add and become 90 degree, then they are said to be complementary angle, and we say that angle A is complementary to angle B. Then we have supplementary angle. We say that angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree exactly. Then it is said to be a supplementary angle. We say this angle is A, this angle is B, when they are added, then they are called to be supplementary to each other. Then we have angle relationships. So actually there are three relationships. First is adjacent angle, linear pair, vertically opposite angles. So adjacent angles, so we have already talk about it, that is complementary angle and supplementary angle. And then we have vertical angles, which when the two lines intersect, then these angles are called to be the vertical angles. Then we have linear pair. So this linear pair has the two angles, when they meet, then they become 180 degree, which is a supplementary angle. We say the vertically opposite angles as vertical angles. Now our last topic of this video is properties of parallel lines and transversal. So actually we have six uh, rules for this whole scenario. So let me clarify. If you have a line which is said to be the transversal, let me draw it clearly. So you say it is going, if you take the reference of your paper, which is this, then it is going at an angle, you can see here, and it will go to infinity in both the directions. But if you focus on this line, if you cut out this line and you will paste it here, then it will all look the same. I'll explain this in between the video. So let's start. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. Corresponding angles, red, you see here, these two angles are equal. How? Let me tell you. You take up this whole piece and you paste it here, then it will look the same, because the lines are in a same angle, which they are parallel, and then you can place it here, so it will look the same. That is why these both angles are equal. Now alternate exterior angles are equal. So these are alternate exterior angles, so these are equal. How? Because when you will place it, so suppose this is not here, this place is empty and this is placed here, so this thing will become a vertical opposite angles, and we know that vertical opposite angles are equal, you can see here. Then we have vertical angles. We already know that vertical angles are equal. These are equal. Same side interior angles is equals to 180 degree. Means these angles are 180 degree. Let me tell you how. If you will place this line there, so this angle will, means this angle which is A will be here, and this angle which is B will be here. So you can see it is a line which is 180 degree, and you are placing a ray on here, so this angle plus this angle will equal to be 180 degree. That is why these interior angles are equal. Then we have alternate interior angles which are equal. So these angles are equal. So I have already told you, make the simple trick, which is cut out this whole piece and place it here. So you will get that this angle, suppose this is B and this is C, so this B angle will placed here, and vertical opposite angles are equal. So then we have same side exterior angles which are equals to 180 degree. So we have these angles which are equal to 180 degree. How? I have already told you, when you will place this whole thing here, then you will get that this is a line which is the transversal, and you are placing a line here, placing a ray here, and this sum will be 180 degree. So I think this all transversal is clear. If you have any queries, then you can ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.